Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Chaos and Order, art by Susan Holt. That's me. Got all my notes out here today. I'm on the computer using StreamYard today, so I don't know as I'll see your comments, but I have my cell phone over here, and I need to get it to link up and go live. Fantastic. So I am live on my phone. I see Elise is watching us, so I should be able to see all of your comments on my phone. Woohoo! This is fantastic. I am so happy today to share all the good stuff with you. Let me see if I can get myself centered a little more. There we go. That's better. So this is day 2 of the Stress Less Holiday Art Show. And to those of you who are watching live, thank you for being here with me. To those of you who are watching in replay, thank you for watching in replay. If you are here in replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay in the comments for me. That way I know you stopped by. If you have any comments or questions, either live or in replay, go ahead and pop them in the comments. Like I said, I can see them over here on my phone today, which is fantastic. So I will go back and watch this when we are completely finished this afternoon, and I will comment back to you, answer your questions. If you are watching in replay and you have a question, please give me a little bit of context, because sometimes Facebook doesn't always put the question in the same order as the video. So I want to get you the right information. So please give me a little bit of context. For those of you who are watching, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts, give me a bunch of comments. I absolutely love it when I see those hearts, likes, and comments happen. The little thumbs up emoji and heart emoji is down on the right-hand side of your screen. So give me as many of those as your little heart desires. I see Donna is here. Thank you for joining us today, Donna. Thank you. For those of you who are on with me, I think right now is Donna. If you can hear me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a heart or a comment that says, yes, I can hear you, just so I know we're not talking into kind of dead space, dead air. That would be fantastic. I can hear me on my phone, so I hope everybody else can hear me too. Today, let's see. I have my notes because I don't want to forget anything for you. So today, I'm going to show you a piece of art, do a little bit of housekeeping, and then we have the most amazing special guest on the planet, and I will get to her in just a couple of minutes. Let me do my housekeeping stuff first, then we will get to my special guest, and let's get going. So the first thing I want to do is show you a piece of art. So if you are live with me, or if you are in replay, and any of these little bullet points I'm going to say next, little questions hit home with you, just type me in the comments anytime I say something that really kind of strikes a chord with you. If you want a painting that helps lower your stress levels, say me in the comments. If you want a painting that will help you breathe and refocus in between tasks or client calls, say yes. If you want a painting that you can focus on, that has been specifically made for you to meditate to, say me in the comments. If you want a painting that will bring positive energy into your space and help you have a better day, say me in the comments. Yes, me for all of those, by the way. I create my paintings specifically for that. And today I would like to show you this painting. Today's beautiful painting is Darjeeling. Let me get the right angles here for this painting. It's backwards on the screen from me. So this is Darjeeling. It does all of those things. All of my paintings are created specifically to bring less stress to your life, while also bringing beautiful paintings to your home decor. So I have paintings that will go with anything and everything. I have them in every color. So please let me know what you're looking for. This is Darjeeling. It is 20 by 24 inches. The price is $2,100, and that includes free shipping in the continental US. If you want this painting, just go ahead and type dibs in the comments, and I will send you a quick message. If you'd prefer to send me a quick message over on Messenger, absolutely do that. And I will get back to you as soon as possible so we can get this piece into your home by Christmas. I have to show you kind of close up. I'm going to turn it sideways here because I want to show you this stuff right in here. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I absolutely love that little detail right there. It is my favorite part of this really dynamic piece. So let me know if you're interested in Darjeeling, and we can get it home to you pretty quick. If we are not friends on Facebook, you might have to send me a friend request if you have your profile kind of locked down, because I do contact you through Messenger. If I know you are on my email list, I'll send you an email. So either way, it'll work out. And if I need to, I'll let you know if you want that painting. I see Julie is with us. Hello, Julie. Perfect timing. We are just getting to my special guest for today. Her name is Jamie Lee. I'm going to pop her up here on screen with me while I introduce her. There she is. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Susan. Hi, everyone.
So Jamie, what was that?
I just said hi, everyone.
Hello. So
Yes.
Jamie is a lovely friend of mine. I absolutely adore her. She is a master Reiki instructor for animal Reiki. She's actually the one who taught me how to do that and certified me. So yay for animal Reiki. She is certified to teach meditation and mindfulness, and she has taught me and my bestie Jennifer, who you know from previous videos here on Chaos and Order Art by Susan Holt, the right way to meditate and the right way to do mindfulness while we meditate. She is absolutely amazing. And she's going to tell us a little bit about herself, and then she's going to tell us how art and meditation can boost each other and boost the calming effects you get when you do them together. So I would like to hand it over to her. And if there's a dog that pops up on screen with her, those are some of the Lee Littles. And if you hear barking in the background, don't worry about it. They're awesome.
Yes, they might do that.
Yes. All right. Take it away, Miss Jamie.
Well, thank you, Susan. I'm so delighted to be here, and thank you for showing that beautiful painting that you did.
Oh, you're welcome.
I just get relaxed when I see any of your artwork.
Oh, thank you.
I am, of course, an animal Reiki master teacher, and that deals a lot with meditation. And then I became certified in meditation. I've been doing this for almost 18 years. And what I have found is a lot of people, when you say the word meditation, they kind of, oh, I can't meditate. And they start thinking about the Buddhist monks, and you have to sit quietly and can't move. And that is not necessarily the case. So basically, meditation is just a system of tools that you can use to help you control your focus. That's really all meditation is. So don't let it scare you, because it's not scary. Now, there are lots of different types of meditation. There's transcendental, there's walking meditations, there's Buddhist meditations, there's breath meditation, focus, mantra, chanting. It goes on and on. But those are just tools, and they take us all to the same place. And that same place is when we go inward and we become peaceful. And the beautiful thing about this is when we get to that place of peace that's deep inside us, it ripples out and it affects everyone around us. We have the power to change the world by changing ourselves. And we do that through meditation. Well, what I love about Susan's painting so much, now I have this little one right here. There we go. And it's by my desk. And I keep it here. So When I am working and my focus goes, and your focus does go, whether you know it or not, your focus travels a lot. I look at that painting and it brings me back because I'm used to looking at it and breathing and meditating. And that's a secret when you buy her artwork, when you first get it, really just get quiet. And the best way to do that is with your breath. You know, most of the time when we breathe, it's right up here in our upper chest. So when you intentionally breathe deep and pull that breath all the way down to your belly, you know, 4 or 5 breaths like that, you're going to feel relaxed. So when you hang this beautiful artwork in your home, do that. Sit in front of it and just deeply breathe and then notice. Her artwork is so wonderful because it's flowing. Yes, there we go. And look at that. It's flowing. Now, if that was a picture of some, I don't know, fruit or a person, you would get your brain would kick in because you recognize that. This is just a feeling. So you can get lost in that and it's perfectly fine. Your brain doesn't kick in, it relaxes, it just goes, "Oh." And I'm looking at that and even with soft eyes, I see the beautiful pink, you know, and I really feel that pink and the black and the white and that contrast. And how does that make you feel? How does that make me feel? Which is so much more different than if it was an object. And so it's kind of like when you meditate to music, you want instrumental music because if you have a song, pretty soon you're like bopping along and going along with the words. That can happen with paintings. And Susan's paintings are the instrumental that just keep us in that zone of meditation. So, and there's a benefit to it. Not only do you find peace when you meditate, um, you're going to be given a tool so you learn how to handle stressful situations. So if you have a painting or a magnet or an earring, whatever you have of Susan's, and you practice with that, include that in your meditation, when you're out in the real world where we tend to get triggered, because it happens, you can have that handy. I have this little magnet that I can take in the car, I can take anywhere. And I can look at it and it just reminds me just by looking at it, because I have associated this with meditation. And so by looking at it, I can instantly calm down. And that is an incredible gift. And they've done research, and meditation will actually lower your blood pressure, lower your heart rate. It reduces the stress hormones in your body. Um, and it actually rewires your brain. So if you have a traumatic event, say, that can get wired into your brain. And yeah, Susan, you know, and I know, and you keep reliving that. And meditation, when you do this consistently, can rewire that so that you're not automatically going back to that traumatic experience. You have a new experience now, one of, oh, calm and peace. And it also can actually change the part of your brain, it helps it grow, that is responsible for empathy and compassion. So we become kinder. So who wouldn't want more peace? You know, feeling peaceful, being kinder. Um, who doesn't want that? Less stress, to be able to be in a stressful environment, maybe at work or whatever it is, and have a tool that you can use to get you back down and release some of that stress. And if you work with Susan's paintings, you can just take it with you.
Yeah.
You could take a picture of that and have it on your phone. So if you're at work and you have a moment, there it is. Yeah, I remember.
I know this is one of your faves.
Yes. Beautiful.
Hey.
And really it helps us focus our intention, and that's what we're trying to do with meditation, is focus our attention, being in control of it, not letting our mind run wild. And her artwork is so beautiful, and I love this little one because I like to touch everything. I'm a big texture person. And I can like rub even if I can't even look, if I'm on a meeting or something, I can just like, oh yeah, rub my hands over it and feel the texture. And that helps bring me back.
Absolutely. One of the studies that I found while researching this topic about art helping people meditate and having both of those combined lower your stress hormones um, even more together than they do separately, said that when you look at a painting and you walk yourself through the painting, what's in the background? What are the colors? What's in the middle ground? What's in the foreground? What do you see? If it's an abstract, what do you see in the shapes of the paint? All that kind of walking yourself through the painting bit by bit lowered their cortisol levels in their blood an additional 32% than
Wow.
just meditating or just looking at art alone, which has similar effects in the body
Mhm.
to de-stress us. So I I was like, wow, yeah, sign me up. Oh no, wait, I make that.
That's impressive, isn't
Yeah,
it? And it
absolutely.
gets us in the present moment too, because we're just focused right here, right now on this painting, the colors, the texture, what we're seeing, what we're feeling, and we're here now.
Yes. And that's important because a lot of times today, we're thinking about what we did wrong this morning, or we yelled at the kids and they didn't need to be yelled at, or snarked at the husband and he didn't deserve that, or did something wrong at work, or we're in the moment in the weekend, and then we start thinking about suddenly going back to work on Monday morning, or like the holidays are coming up. So we've got Thanksgiving, all the December holidays, uh, January 1st, and Valentine's Day, all within a matter of like 3.5 months from now. So there's a lot going on
Mhm.
in the next few months. So my paintings can really, really help take all of that holiday stress for each and every holiday and just recenter you and calm you down and help you meditate. And if you don't meditate, it can give you a starting point of where to meditate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And meditation doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't have to be long. You can incorporate this into your daily life. You could every morning stand in front of the picture and take 5 slow, deep breaths in and out and really notice the picture. Be
Yeah.
present with it. Take a walk through it. I like that phrase. And then go about your business. And then at night, before you go to bed, stand in front of the picture. 5 more deep breaths, slow breaths, fill your belly, release any tension, and really notice and walk through that picture. That's all it takes to get started.
I have a painting, excuse me, of mine directly across in my living room from the chair I sit in. And anytime, especially like during my special events that I have here on the group,
Mm.
sometimes I get a little overwhelmed and I get a little stressed out because I want to provide the best experience for everyone here in my group that I possibly can. So I find myself getting all tensed up and I set the computer down, turn my phone upside down, and I look at my painting and I walk myself through it and I do some of the meditations that you've taught me at the same time. And I tell you what, I am at the point where it just takes me 5 minutes at this point because I am so practiced at it, um, that it just kind of really comes naturally, and I can start my day with calm, warm, beautiful energy from the universe. I can calm myself down during a time of stress and crisis with it. and I can get myself ready for bed. During the weeknights, we watch one of the late night shows. And then as I'm kind of turning off the TV and I do some deep breathing, I look at my painting and I just go, okay, it's time to go to bed. And I tell you what, I have never in my life been able to go to sleep so quickly and so calmly as I do with meditation combined with art these days, which uh, it really does help.
Yeah, and art just speaks to our soul.
Yes,
We need, our soul needs beauty. I really believe that we came here to really embrace this beauty, whether it's artwork or music or whatever wonderful talent that you have, or that you enjoy listening to. But art, especially, it's so beautiful. And I don't think it gets enough credit for what it can do for us, because really, we've kind of gone from, oh, we have to make a lot of money and we have to be high achievers and we have to have all this stress, stress, stress. But what does our soul really want?
right.
It wants joy. It wants peace. It wants to just love life and embrace it. That's what art does for us. It speaks
Absolutely.
to our soul.
It absolutely does. Yes. And that's why I wanted to create something that really reaches people and really gives them a sense of self and well-being and reduces stress, because there's so much stress in the world today that I could not just stand by and create art like everyone else. I had to really reach deep in myself and say, what calms me down, what makes me happy. Now let me share that with everyone.
That's so beautiful, Susan, because your artwork does. I mean, I think you touch people. I know you've touched me. I tell my friends, they look at it, they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So it's so wonderful. What a gift. And thank you for sharing your gift, because not everyone can do this. I could not do this. So I am just so grateful that you are out there sharing your gift with the world and helping everyone find peace and calm and joy through your gift.
Well, thank you, Jamie. And that's a lovely compliment. And I want to also thank you for your gift for meditation, because it is a gift to me. I know it's a gift to Jennifer and her family as well. And I I want everybody here to have an opportunity to know where to find you if they need a meditation coach or if they need a meditation podcast. So, what is your contact information for all of my followers?
So my contact information, I have a website and it's animal-bonds.com. And my email is Jamie, Jamie, at animal-bonds.com. That is the best way to get a hold of me.
Fantastic. So if you need someone to teach you meditation and mindfulness, or you need some classes, or you just need some more information, Jamie is, of course, my go-to gal for that kind of thing. She is absolutely wonderful. And I would like to thank you so much for being here today with me, Jamie. I
Oh, it's a
appreciate all
pleasure.
the knowledge and input as usual. And I especially appreciate your friendship.
I appreciate your friendship too. I'm so glad we met in that class, Susan.
Me too. Me too. Yeah. So Jamie and I met during a Reiki class that she was teaching us for shelter animals when I was volunteering at one of the shelters. And that brings me to a reminder that I am having a special this whole entire month, where if you buy one of the ornaments of the day, I will take $20 of the proceeds for that, and I will share that in between Arizona Animal Welfare League, AAWL, and Good Dog Rescue, because my dog Belle, it's her adoption anniversary month. It's her gotcha day yesterday. So I'm going to donate to both of those causes. And if you buy a painting, I will take 20% of the proceeds from that painting and split it in between those two shelters as well, because they saved my girl. And so I want to give back to them. So by purchasing an ornament or a painting this month, you will be helping all of the dogs and cats out there who need to find their forever homes. And it gets them out of the High-Kill County shelters. It gets them more room for dogs from the reservation who may have been dumped or stolen from somebody's backyard and have been running loose for several years. And, all the puppies up there, the Good Dog Rescue does great work. I don't know if they have a spay and neuter program up and running up there, but I know it's on their bucket list. And that's very important because a lot of times shelters step in on reservations where veterinarians don't. And I know we don't have a good veterinarian full-time up on the Navajo reservation. And so I want to make sure that we can get to those pets through donations to help save some more of them. So that is my goal with that special this month. Jamie, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to pop you off the screen real quick, but don't go anywhere. I'll be back privately once this is over. And I'm going to remind everyone that I have 2 commission spots next month that are open. So if you would like a commission from me, go ahead and send me a quick message so we can talk about what you need in it, colors, design, size, all that kind of good stuff. There's no scary information about a commission. It's just a special piece of art that I will create for you and with you. So those will not be for December delivery because they'll be created in December, but they will be available for January delivery, which would make a really great Valentine's Day gift for your sweetheart. So if you would like one, let me know. If you would like a painting from my stock that I've already created, send me a quick message, comment here in the comments. Go up to the album section up at the top of the group. If you're on the computer, it's under media. If you're on mobile, it's under chats. And then you'll see albums. Click on that. And then you can scroll down through all of the albums and find everything there that I have available. If you are looking for jewelry, I do have jewelry on my website. Go ahead and send me a private message and I will get you the web address for that because there's a lot of different sections because I have a little different kinds of jewelry, which is fantastic. So if you're looking for a special thing for that special someone in your life, I can help. And if you need a consultation call because you're not quite sure if you want a piece of jewelry, or if you want an ornament or you want a painting, I got questions for you that'll clear things right up. So let's get on a consultation call and we'll set up a time for that and we'll get y'all straightened out. Not a problem. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Tomorrow, we have our final special Stress Less Holiday Art Show live right here, Sunday at noon. And it's going to be studio time tomorrow, which is going to be nice. I'll do some painting for you. And since I have cleaned up my studio and it's no longer chaos, it's now very ordered. Well, it's mostly ordered. I'll give you a studio tour as well. So that'll be fun. And that is going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for joining me and for joining Miss Jamie here. If you have any questions for either of us, go ahead and put them in the comments. And if she doesn't see them, I will make sure to forward them on to her. I hope you had a wonderful time listening to us talk about how art and meditation go hand in hand to calm you, to soothe you, to relax you, and to make you have a more open, giving, loving heart and a calmer mind and spirit. So that is it for me. Thank you for joining us here today on Chaos and Order, Art by Susan Holt. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye, everyone.